What is up? Today in this video, I'm going to go through and see what Bob and Brad, the most famous physical therapists on the internet, have to say about sciatica. We'll see if they know what they're talking about. All right.
Internet. Hi folks, I'm Bob Schultz, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet, Brad.
In our opinion, of course,
Brad, today I want to show some 1-minute sciatica exercises you can do for pain relief. These actually can lead to total relief too, but it's just kind of a quick start.
Right.
So
we've got a number of them here. Not all of them might work, but more than likely you're going to find one or two of them that are going to give you some good relief.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and start off, Brad. The first thing
what
we're trying to do, Brad, is we're trying to, right away when I stand up, Lonnie goes, sit back down.
Can't see your head.
What we're trying to do is a lot of times the pain is going down the leg, isn't
Exactly.
it, Brad? Can you turn it around once, Brad?
Sure.
And face. So a lot of times the pain is in here, and then it'll go down one leg or the other leg, and it'll go down to the butt, then eventually it'll go down to the back of the leg, maybe the calf, and maybe even to the foot. So what we're trying to do with these exercises is we're trying to get that pain out of the leg, especially out of the foot and calf first, and then out of the thigh, and then out of the butt, and then usually that's the progression.
Right.
So that's what you're looking for.
From the foot up.
So this is my pain.
Yep. So what they're talking about there is centralization. So trying to get that pain to go from the foot all the way up to your back. So to dissipate from the bottom of your foot or behind your leg and kind of creep up towards your back, which is actually a sign that the exercise is working.
Painful side. I don't know if you can see that blue on here. I should have probably took a red color, huh? Brad, do you want to hand me those pillows there?
Yep.
This is often the first step that we do with people when they're having that pain, is we're going to have them lay on a couple pillows, because some people can't lay flat. So all you're going to do for 1 minute is lay like this. Kind of the pillows are underneath the pelvis.
It's a good place to start. So yeah, like they said, sometimes you can start with one pillow, sometimes two pillows. That can be really helpful.
Underneath the back.
And sometimes, can you lift up, Bob?
Sure.
Sometimes I'll put the pillows this way. It all depends on what's more comfortable for. So this way or
whatever's
this
more
way.
comfortable.
Right.
And I think some of these people will be the kind of people that have a hard time straightening up. And
Exactly,
They
Brad.
find that they're walking forward with that back pain.
That's right. And so this is the progression. So you can stay there for a minute. Then you might just take one pillow out, Brad.
Right. And you might not be able to be on your elbows. You may have to.
Yeah, you'd be down like this. I'm
down
sorry.
like that.
Yeah. And then after another minute, you take this one out.
Right. And I've done with the patients many times where I'll start with the two pillows.
Yep, I have too.
And then they say, oh, it feels a little bit better, a lot better with the pillows. And you give them, that might take a minute or two, and then you take one pillow out because it starts feeling better. And then you drop it down just like Bob is here.
So now, some of you might be able to skip to this step right away, Brad.
Exactly.
Some of you might be able to so we're going to have you lay this way for a minute.
Yeah, so you heard what he just said. Sometimes you can skip through some of these steps because you are able to do it easily. It's not flaring your symptoms up, and it actually feels okay to kind of go into the further progression. So this is a continuum, if you will. Everyone's going to start at a different point, and that's why this is a process that takes some time, typically.
Now, after that minute, what you're going to try to do is now you're going to try to go prop up on your elbows for a minute.
Right.
So again, maybe you can go to this right away too.
Right.
Some people can.
Right. You may go up and say, oh, that kind of hurts. You may have to go back down, but that's okay.
You're looking at what the pain in your leg is doing.
Exactly.
If this is making the pain in your leg worse, or it's making it go down even further, this is not the right thing to do, then we're going to have to try something else.
Exactly.
All right, so let's say this works.
Yeah, so you hear what they just said. If it's making it worse, the longer you're in that position or the longer you do something, it's not making it better, then you want to stop and try something else. A lot of times people miss that and they go right into the thing that is painful and they just keep doing it and they make the problem worse. So that's a really important point.
worked out fine, Brad. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into the press ups.
Sure.
You can do these, you know, for a minute if you want.
I just did these with someone last week, and he couldn't do the press up. He only got about this high. He get up, not even that high, Bob. He was out to here, and he's doing baby press ups. He says it hurts. Well, I said just do some more, and by the time he got to 10, he was up to here.
Okay.
And the pain started going out of his foot and out of his leg. It was a good day.
What you're trying not to do is do this. You're not trying to lift up your pelvis. You're keeping the pelvis down. You're gently working it this way.
That's a good point, Bob.
All right, the next progression, Brad.
Wait, Bob, before we go any
I knew
farther,
you were going to do that, Brad, because I was ready for it too.
There's new people out there that have not seen our channel.
Hi, welcome to our channel.
Bob and Brad.
Yeah, and today we're going to,
So these are some really good progressions with some very straightforward advice. I agree with everything that Bob and Brad are saying in this. They're very entertaining together, and all these progressions, they do work. It just depends. This isn't going to work for everybody with sciatica. Some people will respond better to more forward bending, and I don't know if they go into that in there's some rotation, clamshells. Yeah, so I don't think they cover the flexion quite as much. There are some different positions as you get further into the video. You guys can check that out. I'll put the link to the original video too. But overall, yeah, I mean, this is a good video showing a few different options for people, especially if you're dealing with fairly acute sciatica, or if you're dealing with sciatica and you haven't actually taken the steps and gone through physical therapy to help you. So this can help with a progression. If you have any questions, you can drop a comment below and I will do my best to answer it. Because again, there are specific movements like the back extensions that might not feel comfortable for sciatica, and more bending forward and other types of stuff will feel better. So if you have any questions about this, go ahead and leave a comment below. You can go ahead and like my page, like this video, subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later.